What's up, guys? Welcome to Crew Farang. Now, the most annoying part of teaching is lesson plans. Now, they don't need to be the most annoying part, and I've not prepared anything in advance here. I'm going to show you in real time how to make a lesson plan to show you how quick and easy it can be. And I'm not going to use a fancy website. I'm going to use something that everybody is familiar with, which is ChatGPT. Now, I know it sounds simple, and if I ask you, oh, are you good at using ChatGPT? Most more than likely you're going to say yes. You just put some words in and it throws information back at you. But it's not quite as simple as that, because if you don't give it the correct prompts, then it's going to give you a bunch of nonsense. So let's get into it. So first, let's have a look at a lesson. I'm going to put in, can you give me the 5 food groups? So it's going to be a lesson on the 5 food groups. Give me a lesson plan based on the 5 food groups. Now I'm going to show you like what a lot of people do, and then they wonder why they can't follow the lesson plan. Is here grade 1 to 5, okay, but I work with grade 2. Introduction, fruits, vegetables, grains, proteins, dairy. Okay, well, let's give vegetables instead of fruit and vegetables. Should be carbohydrates, dairy, fats. So already it's not giving me the information which I want. And this is what a lot of people do. Like I said, they wonder why it doesn't work for them because they're not giving it any prompts. So let's start over. And I'm also going to add in this document. Now, this document is what my school has provided, and we have the subject, which will be the 5 food groups, learning objectives, any warm-ups, the vocabulary, so that would be fruits and vegetables, proteins, etc. Activities, the evaluation, so how am I evaluating my students, wrapping up the lesson, and then how well my students have done, the reflection. So we are going to add that in there. We'll put this in, and now I'm going to ask it, can you make me a lesson plan for year 2 based on the 5 food groups? Now I'm going to add that in because it didn't give it me properly before. Proteins, fruit and vegetables, carbohydrates, dairy, and fats. I'm doing fruit, vegetable, carbohydrates, dairy, fats. Okay, that's my 5. And the lesson is 45 minutes long. I'm going to say that I've got ESL students in Thailand because that's going to be different than native English speakers. And it might give me some Thai foods that I can use as examples. 45 minutes long. Okay. Now, I could actually add more into this. I've done this very simple, but I could easily add in what websites I can use. Do I have Twinkle? I've got a Twinkle account, WordWall, Bluecat, so on. I can add if I have flashcards or not. If I have any games or toys, like I have sticky balls that we can throw against the board. I can add in all these different things and it will give me something a lot more accurate. But for now, we're going to keep it simple just to show you what it can produce off of such small information. But you will see a difference between the first one that we did, where I just asked it to make me a lesson plan with 5 food groups, compared to this one, where I have given it some prompts. So straight away, learning objectives. Identify the 5 food groups. Say simple sentences. be able to sort the foods into food groups. Oh, and then also express likes and dislikes. That's good. Now, also with this, it can give you games that you may not have thought of. Like I said, with the suggested activities, giving children a food card. They've got to walk around when the music stops. They run to the correct food group. This is cool. I might not have thought of that. So vocabulary, there we go. Now it's not giving me anything specific based on like what we can find here in Thailand, but it has given me good information. Structure, this is a, and then you can say what it is. So this is a carrot, it is a fruit or vegetable. I like or I don't like carrots, so on and so on. This is an apple, it is a fruit. Students can repeat. It's good, it's got some practice. There's the sorting game that we just said. Oh, and a second activity. So students work in pairs with mini food cards. Nice. Now, if I don't have food cards, I could easily type in, I do not have food cards or flashcards, and it will help me with something else. It will replace that very easily. My evaluation. Okay, so teach shows 5 foods. Individuals say 1 full sentence. Okay, so this is a, and they just go on. This is an apple. It is a fruit. The wrap up, reviewing it, asking a few students what food do they like. Okay, I could have added in, I have 20 students in my class. That could have given me something different as well, because I have had a class of 50 students and they could not move around the classroom. They could not run around and put labels in the corner of the classroom. That would not have been possible to do. So if I'd put that in as a prompt, then it would have given me a different activity that was relative to my class size and what I can actually do with them. Did students correctly identify the food groups? So on and so on. Oh, and it's actually asked me what else I might like. Printable worksheets, flashcards, PowerPoints for the lesson. And then, now this is really simple. So learning objectives, I can just highlight this, Control C, and then simply I would just paste it into there. This is a PDF. I would have to use my Word document. But yeah, simply just paste it into each one and you will be good to go. Now, I've just shown you it does not take long to do these lesson plans. It's not something that you need to stress about. And then I can keep this document open, this chat open, and ask it to give me more lesson plans, and it will remember what my class is like. It will remember 20 students. It will remember what materials I have available. So it is very handy. It is very good to use. Another one which is good to use is Google Gemini. They are both very good. I like to use them both. ChatGPT is what I started with, and it's just as effective as Google Gemini in my opinion. So if you like this, make sure you let me know in the comments. Say how you make lesson plans. If there are any other tips or suggestions you have for making lesson plans, put them in the comments. We can learn from each other. We can help each other. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.